Get to catch up with the Downtown Clinton Alliance, and of course we have Lou of Deja Vu is in. So how was your Saturday? How was the weekend? I understand it's a huge day.
It was a great day. Has, always being in downtown Clinton. We had a good time. Lots of regulars come in, and we had a lot of new people too, actually, on Saturday.
And I would imagine the weather, what it has been the last few days, people much easier to get out.
Shopping and getting out is always easier on the nice days during the winter, since winter just started on Saturday. They always come out a lot easier when the weather's nice, and the weather is fabulous right now.
We've had the opportunity to visit with you throughout the course of the year, and a lot of the programs have been quite interesting. I like the fact that during the summer, when you had the music down on the avenue, that you would bring in the artists that were going to perform that week, and that worked out really well.
I really enjoyed that too, and the fact that they would sing and bring musical instruments, it was very enjoyable.
And that has gone over so well over the summer months.
It really has. You get the food, you get the cars, you get the music. So many people come down and they wander around. Most of them stay, some of them wander in and out. And it's a free event.
That is one of the big events that is a draw for the Downtown Clinton. And of course you have your wine walks and different things like that. So when you're planning for 2020, are you kind of looking at those same sort of promotions?
Yes, we are, and we're getting together about mid-January, so then we'll book it all out for the rest of the year, and we'll get exact dates. But yeah, the wine walks have been fun. The Consignment Crown Resale Tour has been great. I actually have to say my favorite one was we moved one of the wine walks to October, and that one was so fun because of all the people dressing up in costumes, all the people in the stores, that participated in costumes. It was a lot of fun.
You mentioned you're going to be getting together in January, and I think we've talked about this before, but an active group, and how often do you get together, and do you brainstorm at some of these sessions, or what all takes place?
There's a lot of discussion during the sessions. There's a couple of months during the year, December, and that we skip because we're just so busy. Mm-hmm. And when we are working well together, we get it all planned out. And so then we just follow up through emails and Messenger on Facebook. We have our private groups where we can discuss things all the time. So there's not a week that really goes by that we're not either bouncing an idea off or adding something to what we're already doing. So there's lots of discussion.
Every once in a while we get Karen, who will come in on the program, and of course she kind of heads the Downtown Clinton Alliance. How often do you hear from Karen?
I probably hear from Karen at least every other week, but we kind of keep in contact about what to do on the show, or maybe who to try and to bring in with us. I've been with the DCA since it started, the DCA 2. I think that's been 9 years now. So my position has changed over the years. So I've been here longer than Karen. So sometimes she'll contact me with, what happened, when and where, just because I maybe have that knowledge or that memory. But Karen's so great at doing everything anyway. She's very organized and gets things done.
It's interesting. You say you've been involved since 9 years, and the inception of it. And your business, just celebrated its 10th anniversary?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So you got in on the ground floor just when you were getting started.
Yes. And there is a little change in there because there was a DCA 1 or a SMID 1, and then that got revamped, and then it became SMID 2, and we just call it the DCA, which is the Downtown Clinton Alliance. So it's been fun, and eye-opening as to what takes a downtown to run and work together.
course, we'll
So-
continue to do this program when we get into the new year, and it's every Monday following our 1545 weather update at 8:15. What is the purpose that the Downtown Clinton Alliance decided to do something like this?
They wanted to do a radio program just to keep the public more aware of what goes on in the downtown. With everything going on nowadays in technology, sometimes downtowns get lost. And I hear on a weekly basis, like, I didn't know you were down there. I didn't know Clinton had so much to offer. So we're just reaching out in a different venue to try and keep people informed. There's a lot going on in Clinton, and there's a lot going on in downtown Clinton and in the Lions districts. Sometimes it just takes someone saying something for you to say, oh yeah, I remember, that there's a nice shoe store in downtown Clinton. I remember Bogle's has been down there for years and years. It's just bringing up their name.
Visiting with Lou of Deja Vu for the Downtown Clinton Alliance. Does it get frustrating sometime as a retailer when people do make those comments? I didn't know you were here.
Sometimes, but I guess not very often, because everyone that comes into my store is happy. I love happy people, because I used to, when I went to college, I worked for Walgreens, and great company, but people are not always happy going into Walgreens. They're going in for drugs or medicine or their necessities. They choose to come into my store because they want to be in my store. So many times I've heard, this is my happy place. Last week, a lady even said to me, you need to get a sign that says that this is the happiest place on earth. And so my customers are always happy to be there. It's very rare. It's a very small percentage. So I don't necessarily get frustrated. I just kind of welcome them in and hope that they come back. And the majority of them do.
Well, it's good to hear, and it's happy to have you come in on the program. And, of course, we'll visit with you one more time in 2019. Yes. You'll be here next Monday morning. So I do want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next year.
Merry Christmas.
Next week, not next year. I can say that next week.
That's right.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.